There's a video of Zaire Wade, who's Dwayne Wade's son, playing Dwayne Wade one-on-one in basketball. Yeah. And it's so funny because Dwayne Wade just backs him down every fucking play, which is just such a dad move. And he just bullies him.
Right.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And to me, that's... is that how you guys are going to play your son in basketball?
That's
like,
the way. If your son is this good, which his son is, this is how you do it.
I mean, if you're
you
scoring on Dwayne Wade, I mean, this kid's going to go to the NBA.
Yeah, you do it for real.
He looks exactly like Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, he's also got some anger at his dad for cheating on his mom and marrying
Gabrielle Union.
Yeah. Plus, we don't know what Dwayne Wade did on the road, but he definitely smashed.
Oh, it's a kind of a tragic tale where I think he might have driven her crazy by cheating on her incest, like nonstop.
Yeah,
like I heard it was wild.
But
now she's like a crazy person, and he has full custody.
But like, what
of
are
the
you
kids.
gonna do? I mean, these guys are in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his own sneaker. I mean,
there is a level at which I think you just know what time it is, right?
It's a little immature now, in my opinion, for like anybody who's even like a woman who's famous and the husband is. It's like it's a little ridiculous. So like, what do you want?
Yeah,
there's desire everywhere. It's like you got to give these people a pass.
Yeah, I mean,
if Tim just be happy.
Yeah,
I'm a stand-up comic. Who I'm not getting any bitches. That's fine. I should be faithful.
Yeah, and your wife has a membership to Flagrant 2 Patreon.
Yeah. Oh, that's true also.
Absolutely.
That's true also.
So
but
I
she
can
knows,
tell that was a public relations statement, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do a little cleanup work. But she also knows I'm just home all the time. I'm not going anywhere. If I'm Dwayne Wade and I'm on the road and I'm fucking 6'8", and I just have testosterone.
I just think
control.
so many more people would be in happy relationships if you just, like in France, you just remove cheating.
But that France doesn't do that. It's just a kind of an understood where they don't talk about it.
Right? No. Well, from what I understand,
I agree with you.
Some of the French fans may correct me. If you fall in love with someone else, that is a big problem, and you can't do that. But if you just go out and have sex with someone, and it's truly meaningless, man or women, it's just a thing where like you get in trouble for like not taking out the trash. It's just like it's like the same type of fight. Because to me, it's like if you just remove that thing, almost everybody's parents would still be together. The divorce rate would be fine. It's literally that is the thing. Is the thing that you're taking away, the sexual desire, which we're one of the only animals in the animal kingdom that does this. It just makes the concept of marriage and being faithful so astronomically hard to deal with.
Let me just answer this for you. The views of Chris DiStefano do not in any way reflect on the views of me and Akaash, ladies.
Yeah, we married, yo.
Yeah, I know that Akaash. I know when your lady, when you go on the road, though, she makes you put on sunglasses to hide those eyes. That's for sure.
No, it's
the same way on stage. Put those fucking greens away.
No, and this is the world. This is the world we live in now. It's like I make a point that I think is relatively true, and I get told I'm not making a good point or a conspiracy theorist. Just like when you say that,
George Soros isn't funding the process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or when I say that the 5G towers,
it's a great
he had
point.
to blow that up.
He had to do that. Yeah.
So yeah. So it's just like,
I mean, what are we gonna do? Just live with Bill Gates' microchips?
Like you label us conspiracy theorists when we're just trying to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Giannis, clearly, I apologize to you. We haven't done this publicly.
Apologize to you for telling Joe Rogan that you gave people
yeah.
corona intentionally. And that I wanted to blow up India. And I don't want to blow up India. I have nothing against the Hindu people, good people. I had corona. I had 117 fever.
I truly don't
and
care
I said
that
it
you want to blow up
tongue-in-cheek
India.
a little bit, but...
That's what also hey, listen, Joe Rogan is the GOAT and all of that, but how do you take a text seriously when a guy ends it with "I want to blow up India"?
Exactly, and I can show you the text where I said I want to blow up India.
I know, I get. This guy told me so many times he got Joe Rogan's number.
Yeah,
I get it. I'm the only one who hasn't been on Rogan.
January 12th, I'll be on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everybody check that out, January 12th, Yanni Papi on Joe Rogan.
No.
So what happened, full story, I come in feeling fucking fantastic that day. I had been in Atlantic City the weekend before doing a show. Monday, feeling great, workout, come to the studio, do a fantastic episode of the podcast. Had so much fun with you guys. And then the next day I wake up feeling a little weird. And then my friend tells me he lost taste and smell who I was with that weekend. Tushar Singh, fuck yourself. But anyway, I found out I got it, texted you.
See, you just did it to him.
Yeah.
It's like a bootleg. It's like a reflex. It's like a reflex.
Yeah.
But the whole time, I realized that in retrospect, I mean, I got really sick. It
Poor
sucked.
guy.
Me and Alex got sick the same. We had the same symptoms. But I feel bad for you because that's a big part of having corona is you're sitting there sick, worrying about who you gave it to and how they're going to be. And only people, I think, who've had corona and other people have caught it know what that feels like, because that's the worst part about it, is worrying about who you gave it to. I spent the day with my baby's mama, my wife. Jesus Christ, this is on
Leave
your
it in.
Patreon.
Yeah,
Clip
yeah,
it.
she's not
Clip
listening.
it. Clip
She's not
it.
listening. You're good.
This
You're
is on
good.
the Patreon?
Yeah.
Wow, thank God. Jesus Christ. I called him.
I do eat sushi. I've been eating a little bit more sushi because I'm finally, a little bit of me is starting to forgive the Japanese for what they did. It's taken me a while.
Yeah.
But you should love sushi because you're taking their food.
Yes.
That's the move. That's that's like the American thing to do.
And listen, I eat sushi, but I use a fork. That's what I do. I'll never use the chopstick because I will stay American while I'm doing it.
First time we did Brilliant Idiots. That's a big pot.
Akaash was on Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah, he was filling in.
Yeah.
And
I was guest hosting. We had Giannis on.
And that
So
was,
you didn't have the Black Rogan on.
No. Black
Right.
Rogan, no.
I mean, could you imagine? I mean, Andrew got the Black Rogan and the White Rogan. I mean, how the fuck? You want to talk about a fucking absolute precision, Andrew? You want to talk about fucking knowing a future?
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling Andrew Nostradamus. I mean, this kid picked the Black Rogan
Yeah.
and the White Rogan.
Yeah. Like the kids that message us are like, 21. Sometimes they're 18. They don't fucking know Everyone Loves Raymond. They can't sit through an Everyone Loves
do it.
Raymond.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of shows in German, and I swear, and I watch the show.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Four
they're on
blocks.
YouTube and they're in black and white. You need to stop it.
4 blocks. Yeah, can yours?
Is it hard to focus on the plot when you're jerking off to how white
It's one of
everybody
those.
is?
I actually wanted. I'm happy on the podcast. Is there any way that you and your crew can subtitle Hitler videos for me in English?
Shaun King talked
Yes.
about
We can
Andrew
pull it
making
up.
fun of him on IG.
Yeah, so Shaun King made a video where he was asked whether he had seen Andrew's video on him, and he has.
He's
and
doing a Shaun King
it
impression.
was.
You
Oh,
can't
they
do
get
it.
it. It was really disappointing because me and Andrew
It's only a minute 56.
have a lot of people in common, so it's like, dude, just call me, But just put it on because I recognize my father was so light skinned, he was way.
All right, let's hear it.
Hey, did you see
Moving
the
forward a
Andrew
little bit,
Schulz
yeah,
thing
about-
he did about you?
Oh yeah, man. I hated that because, like
Perfect
guys
timing.
like
I did.
Andrew, like I like Andrew, and it's like, why do that? Like I've never had
That's a pretty good
And
impression.
Andrew and I
It
have
is.
several mutual friends, and it's just like, it sometimes it's an outer body experience, man. It's like
almost like being featured on SNL low key, but I do feel like there was just so.
Yeah.
There's a thin line between it being comedy and it being like, you're forming, like he forms a lot of people's opinions with those bits he's been doing.
yeah.
And
It is what it is, man. I see part of it as
Yeah, but can you pause it for 1 second? I hate to bust your bubble, bootleg Kev, but before Andrew made that video, about 70% of the country already believes you're white. So
Yeah.
I don't think Andrew did anything that we can't see with our own eyes. And you describing your father as a really light-skinned black guy, a man of mystery. So there's no question you chose to be black, my friend Shaun King. Your family's white.
Yeah, I don't. Why would I call you? They're mutual friends,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to be funny. I'm not trying to actually mend my relationship with you. I don't give a fuck about a non-existent
finish it.
relationship.
Yeah.
You want to finish the 50 seconds?
Sure,
let's
sure.
do it.
Yeah, let's hear what he said.
I see part of it as because I'm so public at this point.
Which you
it's
love.
Gonna, it's going to mean that I'm subject to misinformation,
Right.
to comedy, to whatever.
Sure.
So I don't take it personally. But I do hate it because it's like, damn, dude, you could have literally reached out to me and gotten better information.
Yeah.
But his
Why
job
don't you
is,
release this better
his
information?
job
then?
is to kind of
Get the
be
heat
a
off.
comedic asshole. Like I mean that not even as an insult.
No,
Like, that's kind of his shtick.
100%,
You know?
that's his shtick.
And his shtick is to push the envelope and to kind of be a hilarious asshole. And he's great at what he does. It just sucks when you're on the receiving end of it. But I can't, generally speaking, I can't dwell on it for long. I see it, think about it, and I got to keep it moving.
You see, though? But do you see why he has the fucking power that he has? Because he doesn't give into it.
He doesn't
at
flinch.
all.
He actually
doesn't
handled it
flinch
really
at all.
well.
He actually gave
He
a
handled it
likable
really
response
well. Yeah.
to further make people be like, you know what? Even if he is fucking white, as a black person, I still like him. This is what a fucking maniac he is. He's
what,
perfect at that. Response was perfect. Because if he gets mad, guess what?
Yeah.
That thing goes viral. Now you're fucking white.
He
You stay
gave
black
credit. He said it
by
was
being that way.
It just sucks to be on the receiving end of it because he's hilarious. Like, that was a super likable response.
Super likable. And here's the thing.
And I was so ready to hate it.
He released his
can't hate it.
financial
This is Luis
statements.
Gomez. It's
He
bootleg
released his financial statements, right? He released his financial statements because they were questioning what he was doing with
Right.
so he released the some of them or whatever, said try to make it all great. So why not? You've been offered $250,000, I think it was, by some black conservative to take a DNA test. That money would get donated to a charity of his choice.
Right.
Why not just go take the 23andMe and release it?
Because what if he finds out he's Turkish like you did?
No, yeah, but
Yeah, the 23andMe shit, you're always something. Everybody's mixed somehow.
But just why not take it? If your dad is a black dude, why not take it and get the $250,000?
What is an acceptable percentage, though? If he's like 15%, that's obviously too low. But what if he's like 25,
Well, he's
30?
he's obviously 15% or less.
Yeah, as long as he's over 3/5.
Yeah.
The three-fifths compromise.
Either way, the story that he made up in high school seems to not be true. Right?
Which was?
The hate crime that happened to him seems to not
I
be
don't
true.
even
The
know.
police report doesn't reflect that. It's like a whole bunch of things don't reflect that. Either way, his family, the only family he knows is white.
Here's the brilliance of Chris's point.
And his hair is white when he grows it out. I mean, if you look at a baby picture of him, it looks like me.
It does.
To Chris's point, the genius of like most phonies is if you attack them, they go over the top.
Yes.
He just was like,
Stays calm.
yeah, hey, that sucked. I just wish you'd talk to me. But
Right.
man, he's funny.
It's a good. He has no, and I don't have a problem with anything he's ever said or done at all. Even if he is white, helping the black community, that's great. Helping bring awareness, that's great. The problem is that he took a black scholarship. That's the only issue. Is he's taken a couple of things that are only designated for blacks.
Yeah.
That's the problem. If he didn't do that, I don't think there's even fine. He's living in a world where he wants to be black. As long as he's being helpful, who cares? But him, Rachel Dolezal, they've taken things that only black people have been carved out for blacks, and they took them. That's the issue.
I asked for questions specifically for you guys.
Great.
So Chris Karsh says, who would win in a fist fight, Hitler or Obama?
I would
Obama.
It's Obama to me.
In
it's
a
not
fist
close.
fight?
Longer reach.
No, I would say I'd say Hitler only because Hitler would be on meth, and you can't really kill a guy on meth. I would say Hitler would win if they had to do no drugs or no performance enhancing. Yeah, I would say maybe Obama, but just pound for pound, Hitler would win because he's on meth.
Yeah, and that's the
Panzer
same.
Chocolat.
That's the same person who would tell you that Arturo Gatti has a chance against Floyd Mayweather. It's just the
Which he
reach.
does.
Yeah.
What up, people? You just watched a clip from our weekly Patreon episode. You can support the Flagrancy. You can support this unapologetic, unfiltered, uncensored content that we drop weekly on our Patreon at patreon.com/flagrant2. You want to go join? You should, because it's the top 10 Patreon in the fucking world. That's right, for good reason. Go check out why at patreon.com/flagrant2. All right, peace.